Throughout all of time, podcasts have always been about something. But this podcast is the one about nothing. Recording from his home studio in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, you're listening to The Michael Papinchak Show, Pittsburgh's premier podcast about nothing. Now buckle up, because TMPS starts right now.
All right, guys, welcome to the show. Today we have, I think, the same setup as last time. Jason and Chris we were talking about some watches the last show, and we're back to talk about not watches really today. I don't know.
Whatever.
I'm not currently wearing a timepiece.
Why?
What do you? Because when I'm in my house, I don't wear a watch.
Why not?
Oh, that's
Because
upsetting.
I just have 53 sitting over there, and I look at them, and when I want to leave the house, I look over my vast array of timepieces, and I kind of pick one based on
Vast array.
on how I
I like
feel.
the way you described that. Yeah, you
How
don't
I
wear one at
feel.
all around the house?
No,
Not even like a Casio World Time?
no,
Nothing?
no. I don't wear a watch around the house. When I get home,
All right.
the watch comes off, the wallet and key comes out, and I put my house clothes on. Like, these clothes are not meant to be worn outside of the house.
We could tell.
Yeah, they're not. The only time I had a run to the post office, and I wasn't getting out of the car, so I thought I'll just go in my house clothes, put the letters I needed to mail in the mailbox there at the post office,
Yeah.
and then
So it's only happened one time?
one time
I don't
I
believe
left the
that.
house in my house clothes. One time that I can
I was going to say,
this
come
was
on, there's
just
been plenty of times.
this was
don't you
just
think?
last week, so
All right.
I can speak to that one.
I'm rocking a U-boat.
Yeah, U-boat,
A
man.
flight deck.
Yeah.
It's just my
Yeah.
my daily.
You know, I'm really curious why
My 50 millimeter.
why an Italian watch company called themselves U-boat after the German submarines. I've always wondered that.
Yeah,
I've never looked into it.
they're cool though.
Oh, I love
Is the
U-boats.
Italian word for submarine, does it also start with a U?
I have no idea.
Because U-boat in German is short for Unterseeboot.
Yeah,
That's
so
what a
What are you
submarine
wearing?
is.
A sub date?
No, I'm actually wearing a Ulysse Nardin Freak. No.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. I'd get up and leave. That's appalling.
It's borrowed.
The platinum one. That's appalling.
wait, what? Are you wearing your Rolex?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm wearing it
okay,
someday.
okay.
Yeah, I wear it. I wear it all the time. I wear it in the house.
I'm Mickey Mouse today.
No, a U-boat.
Oh, that U-boat's pretty sweet. I love the regulator on that one, or second hand, I guess,
So-
quote unquote. But
I'm at the club for 4th of July.
Yeah.
and
Thanks for the invite.
And I took I was invited by someone else. So I
Was it a female?
well, she's probably like 66. Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, female's a
You
female.
shouldn't have went.
I wanted to go, and I was invited by someone else, so I didn't feel like I could really do the inviting. Like,
I
you
thought
know
you
what
were
I mean?
a member of the club.
I am a member of the club, but I was. It's interesting.
It sounds like he just decided not to invite us, Jason.
Yeah.
I think
Exactly.
he's trying to make his way around. I didn't want you
Yeah.
guys there.
it was a last minute decision.
Basically what happened.
It was a last minute decision.
Yeah.
But anyway, I wore the Cartier out like for the first time,
Yeah.
and I was showing.
It's very impactful.
Yeah, I was showing them, and she was like, "Oh wow, I want to look at it." And then it was passed around the table.
Yeah. You gotta be careful.
And
with
I
that.
was like, okay, just I
Yeah.
didn't really
Time to return it.
I didn't really want it to become some kind. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good.
Take one down.
You almost
pass
need to
it
take
on.
like a box, like the display case with you
Yeah,
to like
yeah,
just leave it in there and you can
Yeah.
just have a gaze.
yes,
Get a
Yeah.
watch roll.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
you know,
true.
I'm not.
I don't have
one.
of all the watch stuff I have. I don't have a watch roll of all the stuff that I
You're
have.
telling me you haven't found a 53-piece watch roll yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, they're growing trees.
Yeah,
Probably couldn't fit in the bed of my truck if you
Yeah.
actually had one. Like,
You-
can you
it,
imagine the
it'd be
size of that?
it would be on wheels like a piece of luggage.
Yeah, it would have to be. They make those. They make cases like that, little hand carry cases
Sure.
with like you could get one of those.
Did you guys have fun last night?
Yeah. So last night we went to a Ferrari club, kind of a Ferrari club, Italian club event at Narcissi Winery in Gibsonia, and the meatballs were good. The bruschetta was good. Everything was good.
I didn't get any of the bruschetta. I was late.
Yeah, well,
that's what happens.
I know.
Yeah, so like from
fault.
5 to 6, that was the
The
cocktail
meatballs were
hour.
excellent.
Yeah, the meatballs. But the real highlight was the peach wine slushy.
Oh man, I'm telling you,
It was pretty good.
you almost need to be like parachuted in and then driven home
Yes.
to like
Yeah.
have a peach. Like
Yeah.
those are dangerous.
I was like, well,
You
first
feel
off,
like real like feminine drinking like a frozen
yeah.
wine slushy, but they're so good. And then every guy there was like, these are really good. Like they
Yeah.
were like ashamed, but they
Yeah.
were like,
Well, first
yeah,
off,
like, you're right.
I
I was like, yeah, no shit.
Well, listen, not for nothing, but you can't go to a winery and order an old fashioned. You just
No,
have to
no.
participate. You have to
Yeah.
participate in the food.
It's just
drinks,
part of the
and
deal.
It's fine. It's
yeah,
like
because
and that place is acceptable. But I swear, if you go out and you order an appletini at a normal bar,
No.
like
Yeah.
we're
No.
shaking my head.
It's
You
not
know?
good.
like in Scrubs, I don't know. Did you ever watch that show Scrubs?
No.
No.
Zach Braff's character liked appletinis, but anyway, so I think you said obviously they have their wine list,
Yeah.
and then there were like the 2 slushies and like 2 beers. So I guess if you really didn't like wine, because it is a restaurant,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I mean. Were we the first to arrive, Jay?
We were, because I thought we were going to kind of be in the middle.
Yeah,
And because Mark was like, I'll be there at 4:30. He kept telling me that.
yeah.
And I was
He
like,
wasn't
well,
there till
okay.
like 5 o'clock.
No, a little later.
Yeah, a little later
We
than
didn't get
5.
there till like
Oh,
10
was it
after
really?
5.
Yeah,
And then, I was looking around, and then a couple of the Alpha guys showed up.
Yes.
And then Mark came.
yeah.
But it was good. Everybody came except 2 people.
okay.
So
Good.
the attendance was good. The pavilion was full.
Yes. Yes.
And because it would have been kind of ridiculous to only use 3 of those tables when there were 8 or whatever it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
in there. But
Yeah.
Mark even brought cookies.
Oh, yeah.
That was strong.
I
Those
was-
cookies were good.
Yeah, and
they
actually,
were.
Yeah.
really, even though I was excited for cupcakes, cookies is a better. Did you notice that little kid was posted up right at the cookie tray? He was sitting.
Wouldn't you be?
Well, of course, but he was sitting on the bench,
He was guarding them.
right in front of the cookie tray.
I was like, "Who are you?"
And I'm like, this little kid, he's got the best seat in the house right here. And
yeah, he was
like,
loving life. He
it
didn't
was-
even know who anybody was.
No, he was just like, all right, this is the chocolate.
Was he
chip.
even part of the group?
I don't even know. I don't
Yes,
he
he
was
was.
just
He
a
was.
straggler?
He was a part of the group.
Are you
Maybe-
sure?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even
I
know
sat
who that
next to
was.
his father. That's the only reason I know.
Okay. Oh, I
he,
see.
he just came in. It was raining. He just came
Oh,
in.
Ken.
Yeah,
I think
he
he
said-
said it was
Yeah.
Ken or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It
you know,
was good. The Marsala was good.
oh yeah, and
potatoes.
I was really happy that they let us take leftovers because towards the end I looked over and I saw all the pasta and I was like,
so
oh,
much pasta was left.
I was like, I hope they don't like waste this.
I
But,
felt bad.
yeah, I mean, I should have taken more, but I don't know. I just didn't think about it. You
I
know
forgot
what I mean?
to take any at all.
Yeah. They brought out to go things and
Yeah. She said,
Yeah.
"No, you paid for it. It's yours."
wow.
And so I told everybody there, I was like, "Take some."
Yeah.
So
I
a couple people just took cookies, which was like,
yeah. Why would you just take
that's a weird thing
cookies?
to
Yeah.
like take, I guess. But
And I ate my leftovers today. Yeah, it was just such good. Now
Yeah.
I want to go there for like dinner.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good stuff.
But I'm not a big wine person, and I was thinking I'm probably just gonna have Diet Pepsi or Coke tonight. But then when you mentioned or whoever mentioned these wine slushies, I was like, well, yeah, where have you ever seen a wine slushie?
That's the thing.
Yeah, like
Gotta
that.
try it.
You know what? There's one place I can name.
Oh, here we go.
Varick Winery in Ithaca. No, not Ithaca, New York. It's up on the. It's in. It's on Cayuga Lake. I'm not sure what the. They're on the. I want to say western side of Cayuga Lake, so I'm trying to
Okay.
think where. I don't know the name of the town that they're in, but Varick. I think they actually just closed down.
Oh.
The owners retired, but they had. You could go there. You could get wine in your slushy, or you could get. They had different liquors, so they
Or
had like
roofies.
whiskey.
Roofies.
Yeah, yep, yeah. It made the rest of the day boating kind of difficult because
Yeah.
you were, sleeping. But
So, okay. So speaking of drugs,
Oh.
I
okay.
Where are we
I
going with
this
this?
took a turn.
yeah, I dropped and broke my phone
Yeah.
because I bought this cheap $18 case because my $50 OtterBox actually kept breaking.
I told
But
you
what- but
the
what
mouse
was-
case.
But what was happening is what was breaking was the OtterBox and not my phone. You know what I mean? Like you want the case.
Why
to
do you
break.
always drop your phone?
I don't know. It sits on my kitchen
Are
table.
you slippery?
No, I don't know. You
handling like some snails?
I don't know. You just drop your phone, and look, it busted, and the phone's unusable.
That has to be one of the first times I've ever heard anybody else ask that question to someone.
Are you slippery?
Are you slippery?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Well,
I guess.
That's a new
But, like,
question.
I mean, you know, like
Usually
I never drop my phone. Really?
We're only 10 minutes in. Usually the name of the show kind of comes later.
Yeah.
But I think "Are You Slippery" is.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's. I'm gonna write that down quick.
Well, I like to hammer
No,
it
but
out.
Are you slippery?
you drop your phone from time to time. And when I was in the OtterBox, the OtterBox always the point of it is to save your phone. But I was just got this cheap one off Amazon, and it was much more expensive. I had to spend a lot of more money than on a new OtterBox. But I mentioned this because like this is my new phone. It's just the new Samsung Ultra 22 whatever bullshit Galaxy. Just
the
like
T1000.
Yeah, whatever is the best one, right? And I wanted to switch to iPhone, but because I cannot access this anymore, the phone is completely dead, will not turn on. It has internal damage. I had to go with another Samsung because I wouldn't be able to, because like when you turn the Samsung on, you log into your Google account and just boom,
Done.
You have your like phone back. I mean, I did lose some stuff, all my photos, but those are saved in the Google Drive.
Yep.
And then I lost like all my like notes. Like, you have like little like notepad as if I had anything important there. I don't think I did.
I do.
Well, but you never know what's in your notes. It's like the spam folder we were talking about
Yeah, it's not good.
last night.
You ever look in your personal like email and your spam box?
Spam box.
Don't
Oh,
open
you
that
know what?
stuff.
You guys were just talking about that yesterday.
Yeah,
too.
you don't
It's
want
not good.
You don't want to go anywhere
I
near
haven't
that.
been in my spam box in a long time.
This is the dark web, man.
It is.
You need to hire an assassin.
Yeah. It's
Anyway,
like $80 dildos and stuff. It's crazy.
So-
what is this?
So, like, for the past 24 hours, I've been looking down at this phone, trying to make sure all my apps are there, trying to, re-sign into different things. And,
Yeah.
Like, I got to reconnect to my car. I had to reconnect to my Samsung watch. And in the process of reconnecting my Samsung watch, I somehow wiped it. And I don't know what I pressed. It's just, it was a disaster. My neck is killing me, right? So I go to my bathroom to get the Tylenol. I accidentally pick up a bottle of melatonin, which puts you to sleep.
Yeah.
And as I'm
Yeah, good
popping
stuff.
them, I'm like, wait, Tylenol are long. They're like long pills, and the melatonin are round. So I'm like, so before I took them, because like, I'd be asleep right now.
Oh, do you have that? Do you have the Target brand that comes in the white bottle with the red top? And
Yeah.
that's why you got confused.
Yeah.
Because I buy melatonin quite a bit, and that's the white bottle with the red top.
It's like
And
the
exactly
same,
what you're talking
the
about.
same bottle.
I don't
So-
use Tylenol, but if I
so-
that's. But I can imagine I would get confused.
Yeah, so I'm sure if I would have popped those melatonin, there would be a sleepy pappy. Anyway, but I did have to get a new phone, and I have to say I was helped by a very cute young woman
Did you go to the Verizon store at
up in Cranberry.
down by the Holy Hands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's some interesting workers there.
Yes, they do. But she was very cute,
Yeah.
and you're
I
gonna
like how
this.
Jason knew exactly where you were talking about. He goes,
Yeah.
Well,
I
listen.
know where you went to go get your phone.
Listen, if it's within like a 10-mile radius, I've probably crossed paths.
Yeah. So she's this cute young woman, and we're talking.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it came up, but it came up that, I've had the same phone number, and I got my first cell phone in 1999. She goes, "Oh, I was 4." And I was like, "Oh, I was 4. Yeah, I was 14."
She's a 95 baby.
Yeah.
There you go. You
Yeah.
ready? In 1999, you said? So in
99.
Yeah, in 99, it was about a year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I didn't know that.
So she's
my
only like
sister
26.
my sister was
Yeah.
born in 99.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm 24.
No, not you. The
Oh,
girl.
she is. Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
not
she's
worried about
26,
your
yep.
age.
Yeah. Well, clearly.
No, but it's so funny. We had like this funny moment where they have like a kiosk where you like pay for things now.
It's so weird.
It's so bizarre.
It's so sterile.
It seems very bizarre that no matter what you do in the store,
You have to go there.
You go to this one kiosk.
Yeah, and then everybody can watch you like put your card in.
Yeah, it's very bizarre.
It's not private.
So I'm using like the tap, right? She goes, "Oh my god, the tap is so fast." And I'm like, "I love the tap. We're talking about the tap. We love the tap."
What's this, a Seinfeld?
And then the tap doesn't work. And then we're like, well, it didn't work because we were talking about it. And I was like, I'm going to ask her out because we just had a great Seinfeld moment.
Did you do it?
No. I didn't.
Why not?
So that whole all that build up, and I was
For
expecting.
nothing.
So we're going on a
I
date.
thought
next
you were going to
week.
be like, tonight I'm going to go to fucking Pound Town. and here we go with nothing. There's nothing.
Wow, that was
fucking-
the most anticlimactic
Yeah,
story I
it's a
think I've
fucking,
ever heard.
It's a blank. It's a
Yikes.
fucking blank.
I'm falling asleep over here.
That's
I thought
hysterical.
I was
I
like,
can't believe that.
Oh, wow.
You want me to go there and,
No.
and take care of it?
No, I have to go back to get. Okay, so the chargers are now USB-C to USB-C.
Yes.
They don't have the USB-C or the U.
Even the ports are.
That's
the
what I mean.
Charging port
So
is the C.
Yeah, it's C to C
I don't.
now.
I need to go get a charging block.
A block. Yeah.
I got to go back.
Those are the expensive ones.
Yeah,
You want me to go with you to kind of.
Yeah, maybe
kind of supervise the
Oh,
situation.
and so listen, the Verizon store is like the DMV now. I was like
Yeah.
sixth in line,
Right.
like a half hour
It's the
wait,
worst.
and I was thirsty, so I went to Firehouse Subs. Just to get like a Gatorade or well, they had cans of Diet Coke. I don't want to take a can.
you went to Firehouse Subs and you didn't get their meatball sub.
No, because I was in line at Verizon. I wasn't going to get lunch.
No.
No, I just needed to get
And
it.
plus, you'd have sauce.
Yeah,
and
no,
you'd smell like
no,
a meatball.
no.
And then you're going to talk to this
Well,
girl.
he didn't
Yeah.
ask her out on a date anyway. It didn't
Right.
matter. You might as well enjoy
You
the
know,
hoagie
so
while
you
you're in
you
there.
had a vibe with the girl?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
There's a
yeah.
whole vibe?
There was a vibe.
I thought there was a vibe last night with that girl and the waitress last night.
So Mary Lou.
What?
Yeah.
So-
What are you
At the-
talking about?
Yeah. So
I
check
was
out
kind of into her.
check out this.
She was kind of friendly.
Our waitress was called and named Mary Lou.
Because I asked her. You actually asked her.
I asked her
What's
her
your
name.
name?
Because I
She
didn't
said
want to
Mary
just
Lou.
say "Hey you" the whole night. 'Cause
Right.
we had like a dedicated waitress for
Yeah,
our
for our
You could
pavilion.
have said,
for our
"Hey, Lou."
pavilion. Yeah. She goes, Mary Lou. And like, that's you don't hear Mary.
No, easy
I don't
to
think
remember.
I've ever met a Mary Lou.
Yeah, Mary
so
Lou.
then later, Jason,
I'm coming back from the restroom.
yeah.
There's an
yeah,
older couple in front of me.
Yeah.
Walking, like, not sure where they're going and
Yeah.
like, confused. And, look, like they're looking around.
Yeah.
They start going, "Where's Mary Lou?" There's Mary Lou. And I'm like, no. Mary Lou's, I could see her in the pavilion.
Yeah.
Mary Lou's down here in the pavilion that I was eating in. No. The entertainer, the performer,
There was a lady
with playing a guitar.
Yeah, playing guitar and singing.
She turns around and starts waving to them.
Yeah.
Also named Mary Lou.
So not only have we've never met a Mary Lou,
Yeah.
there were now two Mary Lou's.
Within 12 feet.
Yeah.
And I felt like the biggest idiot. And
Yeah, because what are the chances there'd
What
be
are the chances
I mean,
that?
listen, a Michael, there were probably 5 Michaels there.
Yeah.
You stumble over
there was one at
Michaels.
our table.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Jason.
Yes.
Chris.
Yeah, these
It's
are
like Mickey Mouse names.
Yeah, but Mary Lou.
Mary
to
Lou.
me-
I'm like, there's got to be the only Mary Lou.
in the tri-state area.
No, there's one playing the fucking guitar. I'm like, what? So I told our Mary Lou the story.
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, yeah, she's here all the time."
Yeah.
And I go, "What are the chances of this?"
Yeah, of 2 Mary Lou's
She
in
goes,
this.
"Don't worry about it." I said, "Well, I'm not worried about it. But these people, I'm trying to help this older couple, thinking they're senile, but I'm the idiot."
Yeah, thinking they're
Thinking
her like grandparents.
there's
or
no way
something.
there's another Mary Lou right there. It's like a dumb story, but it's like,
And
I
not
was like,
only
I
just
like
the-
shook my head.
Yeah,
I was,
just not
like,
only
"Ugh."
another Mary Lou, but
Yeah.
the lady playing guitar and singing.
Yeah.
like a center of attention kind of.
yeah, like
person.
on the patio,
on the stage.
like turned around and like made it a point to talk to this couple, and then I just had to like walk away with my head down, like
Yeah.
kind of like tail between the legs.
Oh, but that was a really nice evening. Great food.
Stopped raining.
It stopped raining. Met some cool people. Ian told some great stories about Enzo Ferrari and Lamborghini. I do want to own the Lamborghini tractor now.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I think.
Well, you'll need one for the miles of fields you have to.
yeah.
plow.
Can you imagine if I showed up at the Cortile
No.
in a Lambo tractor?
You should show
You
up-
have to
no,
leave like
no.
6 hours early. You do realize they have a top speed of like 15, right?
We're gonna show up to the Verizon store
Yes.
in the Lamborghini tractor.
Lamborghini
Hop on.
tractor.
Oh,
Come
my
on.
Lord. Well, hey,
Yeah,
while
it's
you
gonna
guys,
get weird.
you know what? I got to tell you. So I scrolled through my spam folder on my email.
Oh my
There's
god.
weird stuff in there.
I'll be honest with you, super anticlimactic. Like in order, these are the first, like just a few things we're gonna put on here. The National World War II Museum is the first thing on here.
Okay.
U.S. auction brokers. Tavor. Have you ever had Tavor?
No, what's
it's a
that?
great app. If you like craft beer, it's the best app
Okay.
in the world. So you can order you basically they add a new craft beer every day for like a couple weeks to the list, and you can reserve like 1 or 2 cans or however they sell them. And then once you build up your case after the end of the month, they send you the whole case of this mix and match craft beer. And then the next after that month, they refresh it, and it's a new you can't go back and get the old one. It's kind of neat. So you can try stuff from all over the place. There's a great total sidebar, but there's an awesome brewery in Anchorage, Alaska, and that's the best beer I've ever had. It comes from that app. They ship it.
Really?
It's unbelievable.
How does that work in
I
Pennsylvania?
can't wait to check it out next week.
Well, oh no, wait.
No. Well, no. I haven't been to Alaska. What I'm saying is
Yeah.
they ship the beer to you from that brewery.
Yeah.
And that brewery has now some of their beer is wicked expensive. Like it's $30 a bottle for some of this stuff.
Well, because it's like
But-
micro, it's
but
like craft.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
then I have Laurier, the watch company.
Yeah.
I have Baltic Watches,
I don't even wanna
Primal
look.
Muscle. There's U.S. auction brokers, Uber. Yeah, I don't have Atomic Sports Gear. I got nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
That's
have.
very
I have.
boring.
I have no emails in my. Oh no.
Hello Fresh.
Here they are.
I have a lot from the National World War II Museum, and I'm not sure, why A, they're in my spam folder, or B, they have my email at all. So that's an interesting development.
Your information was sold.
Look at this. This is super boring.
Yeah,
There's
it's
nothing
it's not
interesting
good.
here.
Oh, looking for a loving guy.
That's weird.
That's
I-
in your spam folder.
I'm Jennifer, and I'm 30 years old. I don't want to open any of them.
Not
because-
for nothing,
'cause
but I think your
you
spam
don't know
folder
what's
says a
gonna
lot about your
happen.
internet history.
All right, next subject.
Notice how quickly that changed.
That's not good.
Anyway, if you were here, and one day we will have a video component, but Kona is not on the couch. Kona is in her bed. She is on sedatives, which I'm surprised that she ran to the door because
And she's coned.
yeah. So basically, she almost chewed her last cast off. So the vet realized that we need to go with a cone, obviously a new cast, and put her on sedatives so she doesn't run around like a maniac. However, when Jason and Chris showed up, she ran to the door down the stairs, which she's not allowed to do, but she hasn't been that active because of the sedatives. So she does have a cone on now. You know what, guys? The vet thinks there's a fracture. The radiologist doesn't see a fracture. But the vet is like, I do see a fracture. I'm like, can we... I know it's just a dog, but could we maybe is there another opinion? Or because at the end of the day...
Did you get a second opinion
Well,
from your friendly neighborhood radiologist?
Well, I did text Mark about it, but I didn't want to ask for the images because I don't have the images. They don't give them to me.
You could ask for them. They have to give them to you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's a legal...
I mean, I guess I
Well,
could.
you would have to for you, as a person. I don't know.
I don't know about dogs. I don't know
I
about
assume
dogs.
they would. I mean, it's all the same kind of
Yeah.
deal, but I'm pretty sure it's legally required.
I think she
to
would have.
give you that stuff.
I think she would have been in a lot more pain and crying.
Yes,
when
if
we
it
were here
was
last time,
if it was fractured.
broken.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
I would say if the radiologist says no,
That's kind of, but
I would trust the radiologist.
We're kind of moving forward as if it is fractured. It's just we're siding on the air of caution here. It's not like, well, he doesn't see a fracture, so just take off the cast and let her go back to the dog park. So we're kind of moving a little, and she's got this cone on now, and she's actually tolerating it pretty well. But so she was trying to eat with the cone on. And before I could get the cone off to let her eat, she moved her head, flipped her bowl over with the cone, and her food went everywhere. She just ate off the floor.
So that's our dog Cooper. He had a cone on not too long ago because he had surgery on his eye, and we basically had to hold the food bowl in his cone.
Yeah.
So he could put because he has a real short head.
Yeah.
So you had to
yeah. So what I do is so when she goes outside, I have to put a little plastic bag over her cast. So when she wants to eat, I take the cone off, but I put the plastic thing on her foot. That way, if I'm not looking, she can't go and bite it.
Right.
Because it's in the plastic bag. So sometimes I let her take the cone off. I put the bag on. so she can, eat and drink. Because she's a free feeder, so, like, she eats whenever. Like, if I feed her every morning, and she might touch it around noon, 1 p.m. One day she ate at 11 p.m. Just didn't eat all day. Just decided I'm not hungry, and she doesn't eat on a schedule, so... I could be doing something else, and all of a sudden she gets up and flips her bowl over with her cone. So, she kind of does what she wants. But I'm glad that she's chill right now.
Yeah, she seems to be.
Yeah, but I'd prefer her there on the floor than on the couch. But and she's sedated because under normal circumstances she'd be jumping all over you guys.
Well,
yeah.
She's excited to see us.
Oh yeah, obviously.
And you're back in uniform today, which
so
now we're
so we got to see Chris in a polo.
Here we go.
This was interesting.
Yes,
I was like, this can't be.
It looked good.
For context, I typically wear jeans and a black t-shirt. It's simple. But you know what? You know why I started adopting this style though? It matches any watch I decide to wear.
Oh, okay.
It does, and I also like hats a lot. So if I ever wear a hat, matches any hat I wear, right? I mean,
guys, you see that this is only a fraction of my collection.
There you go.
And
I need to get those hat hangers. That's cool.
You ever see me wear hats? I don't know what it is. Like if I go on vacation or if I want to commemorate something,
you gotta get something.
I always buy a hat, even though I don't really wear hats. But like, look, it's the fucking Catalina wine mixer. I was in Catalina. I was on Catalina Island, right? And from Step Brothers, right? And there was a shop. And I go in and they have all this. It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer merch from the movie. So I had to get a trucker hat that says that. I mean, how do you not buy that?
That's fair. You know what? I'm noticing a severe lack of Rorik hats for the two of us, Mike.
What do you mean?
Just saying.
What are you talking about?
We're not in the hat business. We're in the car business.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys don't have any hats? There's no Bentley hat. There's no Mercedes hat. Like he's got 2 Mercedes hats sitting there. Where's my Mercedes hat?
Okay, well, first
I'll come
off,
up with something.
the blue Mercedes hat is a Botas hat.
That's a good hat to have.
The one above it is the hat that I got when I got my C300. Where's my Lexus hat? It must be somewhere else. Kona, chill.
I'll come up with something.
She's gonna go try a hat on.
But my favorite are the Fayette County Fair.
I bet you didn't order those
livestock
tote
auction
bags yet, huh?
What's that?
Kona
You didn't
girl.
order those tote bags, I bet.
I did. They're on their way to you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they'll be there. They should be there on Monday or Tuesday next week.
Are they coming to Bentley or Lexus?
Bentley.
Okay.
Do you want them at Lexus? I can change it now.
No, it's fine.
Which one would you prefer?
Bentley, because I'm going to store them.
Okay.
If they're at Lexus, people will pop their paws all over.
Wait, what is this about?
For my show, he's helping with my show.
Yeah.
So he's going to give me a publication and a little bit of moolah.
Okay.
And a tote bag to put stuff in.
Okay.
Which I told you I met with that guy today.
Mm-hmm.
He might do T-shirts.
Oh.
So it's going to be great.
That is great. If you can get T-shirt's the ticket, man. I love a good T-shirt.
Yeah.
You know, I wear a wide variety of black T-shirts. So.
Yeah.
If it's black.
Where do you order your black tees? Are they Gap? Are they?
This one's Hanes. I like Hanes. You know what I've started to like though?
A man of taste.
If you go, even better, if you go to Kohl's now, they have some sort of, I don't know, I found this almost by accident. I don't remember what the name of the brand is. I'm gonna have to think of it. But it's like Kohl's has like so the big deal at like Target or Walmart or Target particularly is like they have the perfect T-shirt for $6 which they're good T-shirts, but they're only good for like 2 washes, and then after that they're just kind of uncomfortable. Hanes, I feel like, lasts a lot longer, and they're a little bit better. They're $10, but if you go to Kohl's and you're willing to spend $12 a T-shirt, okay, hear me out, $12, okay,
here we go.
Super soft and like 15 washes, and they're still great. Like, so that's my I gotta think of the name of the brand now. I just started using it though. Really? Like I had to go to Kohl's. Long story, but I basically had to go to Kohl's to get a change of clothes because I didn't pack for a trip, and I found these like black T-shirts there, and they were like $12 T-shirt. I was like, perfect. Like, I don't know what this is. Super soft.
I wear these Tommy Bahama T-shirts, and if you ever see me in a black T-shirt out, it's always Champion. I don't know why.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
'cause
look at you.
this champion. I don't
You
know.
thought I had taste.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't have a champion budget. I got Hanes budget.
Because I just go to Macy's and I'll take a few of these, and I love these Tommy Bahama shirts. These T-shirts are just phenomenal.
Yeah, I have one Tommy Bahama T-shirt.
Yeah. Because like before the summer, I get like a $50. Go to the website and you get $50 off, and it's it gets, and these shirts are like $40, so you basically get one like free.
Tommy B's.
Yeah, I love Tommy Bahama.
Yeah. The hook shirts are the best.
Oh, the hook shirts, yes, those
Hook shirts are unbelievable.
Where can we get them now?
On hook.com.
You just get them online.
Hook Gear.
Yeah, I think I want a few more.
I got my dad one like
Yeah.
a year ago or 2 years ago or something. He goes, I got some bleach spots on mine. I go, what are you doing? He pulls out and shows me there's spots all over it. I go, it looks like maybe a weird kind of fish.
I
said, nobody's going to care.
I don't use bleach because
My mom said, don't use bleach.
Yeah, because knowing me, I would do something funky and just like ruin all my polos
bleach
or
is
something.
No good.
Yeah.
Only whites with bleach.
Yeah, but then
His shirt was fucking blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think's going
No,
to happen?
Did you say only whites with bleach?
Yeah, right?
Who bleaches anything else?
No.
No, that's what I'm
that's
saying.
what we're saying.
Okay. I was like,
but
what are
I'm
you
afraid.
talking about?
Like, even if I do my whites, my
It was more of a
socks,
statement.
yeah, my socks and
I see what you're
stuff,
saying.
somehow like
Calm down there, Haynes.
It's an attack. That was an attack on my character.
Yeah, somehow I'd like ruin my other clothing. Not
Sonoma.
using bleach
Right.
on what?
Sonoma.
Sorry, Sonoma.
What
That's
is
the brand.
Sonoma?
Sonoma. That's the brand that I like their black T-shirts.
Oh, yes.
So pretty
yes.
soon you're going to see my entire wardrobe revamped
Oh,
because
boy.
all the T-shirts are going to be Sonoma
Sonoma.
T-shirts.
Yeah.
This show is brought to you by Sonoma black T-shirts.
Yeah. I can't wait.
You know.
You know when people have like a Bitmoji?
Yes.
His is just a black T-shirt.
It's just a black T-shirt.
And
it's the best.
Izod jeans. That's the ticket
Yeah.
too. Also at Kohl's. So Kohl's has it all.
Man, this show's brought to you by Kohl's, Sonoma,
And
know,
Izod.
are we even allowed Izod?
What's a Kohl's?
What's a I start at Nordstrom. That's if I need something, I go to Nordstrom.
You know
first.
what? I used to try to buy something nice for myself, like nice clothes sometimes. Like, I would buy like I go to All Saints and get myself like a T-shirt or a jacket or something and treat myself. Like, I kind of like their clothes, some of them. I like whatever. I like some nicer brands.
He does what he wants.
But my problem is like I don't really have a great fashion sense. I don't really care for fashion in general. Like I understand it. I just don't. I'm not into it.
Yeah, no,
personally.
yeah, totally, yeah.
So for me, it's like I don't really care. So I've kind of adopted a wardrobe that shows I don't really care.
Yeah.
But again, matches any watch or hat I wear.
Did we mention this
Can't beat
before? Have you ever worn an AG jean?
Oh, the best.
What?
AG. Adriana Goldschmied.
Oh, it
the
is.
hell are you talking about?
It is. When I met Jason all those years ago, he was working at Nordstrom, and I would go there to shop because it had just opened. And I'd go there all the time. And I was like, I need some jeans. And he goes, AGs. Tried them on.
AG.
Yeah, so they feel like sweatpants. They have a bit of a,
They're just comfortable.
they're very, very
You don't
comfortable.
feel like you're wearing a jean.
No.
Okay, but how much are they?
Like $200.
$200.
Yeah, you guys are out of your minds.
Yeah.
So I used to
You got to wash them inside out too.
Yes, I wash them inside out.
I used to like
Lucky
Brand a lot.
Yeah, I
bought a lot of those,
Lucky
but I
Brand.
changed sizes so much.
Yeah.
Especially like in college when I was like, I used to do weightlifting. I used to think I was good at it.
Yeah.
That's
right?
funny.
Yeah.
So
I used to think I was good at it. It's so like nonchalant.
back when I used to think I was cool, I don't know. I just changed sizes so many times. Like, you spend $115 on a pair of jeans, and a year later they don't fit you, and you're like,
Listen,
Luckies are kind of.
I like
I'm
Lucky
not a
jeans
huge-
a lot.
They're roomy.
Yeah, they are.
But that's what I like
Yeah.
jeans that are roomy.
Yeah.
I don't like and I used to like when it's funny enough, I'm like a bigger guy now. When I entered into college, I lost a ton of weight in high school. When I entered into college, I was 145 pounds. Believe it or not.
little
Yeah,
guy.
I was.
I don't think I've ever been.
No, I was gonna say.
You came out at 145.
No, listen. I understand. If you go into my closet right now,
Yeah.
you are going to see size 38 jeans, size 40, and size 42.
There you go.
It just depends on
Depends
how
Dinner.
much
Dinner.
sheets I've had in the past week.
Right.
There you go.
And how many times I've stopped at Chick-fil-A. So right now I'm more in the 42. I'm trying to get back to the 40. And at one point when I was working at Volvo, I got down to a 36.
I wear a
There you go.
36 jean.
Yeah.
I
wear a 42 below my belly, but like if I'm wearing a suit where I wear it at my true waist, God, that's like a 46 or something.
Well,
nuts.
everybody's like that.
I wear
Yeah.
like a between a 32 and a 36. It just depends on the like if I get like if I had to get like a slim cut jean or a straight cut,
yeah.
I would have to get a larger waist size. But if I have like these or like the athletic
Yeah.
fit or whatever they call them, they're just
It's
a little
all
bit
it's
wider
all
in the
about
front,
fit. It's all about fit. Same
Yeah.
with shoes. Oh, I'm a size 12. Okay, well, when I was selling shoes, let me get you a 12 and then we'll go from there. Because a Ferragamo 12 Brunamali, it was,
You should have told the lady at Verizon what your shoe
Hey, there's
size
a guy in Swickley that will resole Ferragamos.
Really?
Yeah, with the Vibram soles and stuff.
Oh.
I gotta hit him up.
Man, there was.
My boat shoes have seen better days
Yes.
on the bottom.
I got to tell you.
I thought the shoe to get though was the Gucci Horsebit loafer. I thought that was like the shoe that everybody has.
I have one
except
of those.
me.
I have.
I
one.
don't have any.
Because I
Hold
can't
on.
rationalize spending $800 on a pair of shoes.
I can.
I
I
un-
just don't wear them.
Yeah, because you're nuts.
I unfortunately have rationalized that way too many times in my life. I actually want to make a YouTube video of showing like my watches, all of my shoes. It would be 3 hours probably.
Yeah.
You have that many shoes?
You don't even.
Oh.
You should look in my closet. But before we leave, you should look in my. It's.
You think that's bad? Look in mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you got an issue. I'm
Yeah.
like, well,
the thing
but
was.
I used to wear a suit every day. I
Yeah.
have cap toes and
Yep.
Oh, okay, that makes
tips and boots. And,
yeah.
I think my favorite shoe is a double monk strap.
yeah,
If you're wearing a double monk strap,
yeah.
you're telling people like
You're a big deal.
it's like
Yeah.
you listen.
You could try, but you're never gonna get to this.
Yes, if you can pull off a double monk strap,
Yeah.
like-
Googling double?
yeah.
Yeah.
Double
I'm
monk
a
strap.
big monk strap guy.
Yeah, very cool.
I have a purple monk strap. That's very interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I have
Dude,
a purple suede Ferragamo.
That is
I've
wow.
worn it like 4 times.
Yeah, double monk strap shoe. I have a pair of Allen Edmonds double monk strap.
There you go.
And I bought them in San Francisco, and I bought the Allen Edmonds belt to match.
You know, I have a pair of tortoise shoes.
Oh boy! Now that's not. That's not right.
I have these Adidas slip-ons.
You know what? I asked you about those when we first met, and I'm like,
Yeah.
those are kind of cool. I actually kind of like those.
They're super comfortable. You know what I like about them? They're very good. I would say
Are
they're
they
very
real
good.
mesh or is it like a fake looking mesh and it's salt? Like if I sprayed water on there, would your foot get wet?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, so that's
They're Adidas shoes. They're like, they're not that. I don't know. I mean, you can waterproof them though. Like you can. You can
Oh
spray
yeah,
that,
yeah.
that
I have a spray.
You know what I like about these though? They're very good driving shoes.
yeah.
Because I was driving my the Viper truck the other day with these, and I thought, man, like and I bought these for I think they were like $80 or $90 at Kohl's. And
Yeah.
Kohl's has become about. It's funny. I haven't been to Kohl's in years, and I went
Yeah.
into one like 2 weeks ago, and now
And now you're
a
just-
couple months ago or whatever it was, and now I
Well,
have all this stuff
yesterday
in there.
driving the Ferrari to the thing, to
Yeah.
the event, I was in the Bruno Magli dress shoes.
Yes.
Hard to drive a clutch with
Yeah.
with dress shoe on.
Probably 'cause
Yes.
they're not very. Are they not very supportive soles?
No.
Well, it's just
You need a support. You need a supportive
pedal-
but thin.
Well, hold on.
sole.
the pedal is this wide.
Yeah. The thing is this though. Have you ever actually seen a driving shoe? The sole of an actual.
yeah, I have several pairs of them.
So like
Yeah.
the Ferragamo.
I'm just not used to driving that car with a dress shoe.
Like the Ferragamo Parigi is a driving shoe.
Right.
So it's that loafer style, and the bottom it looks like a tire tread, so your foot can't slip off of the pedal.
I
That's the
have.
move.
You
You
know
know.
what? Here's a pair of shoes I've got that you guys would like. I've got a pair of shoes that were signed by Carroll Shelby, and the sole of the shoe is used NASCAR tire.
Oh my!
It
God.
actually has. So when they test tires for NASCAR, they have a tool that they press into the tire, and it leaves like a divot in the tire when they test it for depth.
Okay.
Excuse me. It has those depth marks in one of the soles. Like you can see, they
Wow.
actually used they made the sole out of it, or they made the sole from that tire. So
Yeah.
those are driving shoes that I have, and I have I actually have a pair of powerlifting shoes that I use for driving very often because they're basically the same concept.
Yeah.
Because they're ankle shoes. I have actually, that's why back to my spam folder, it had Atomics Athletics. I actually bought a pair of Atomic shoes because they go above your ankle because they're powerlifting shoes. And they're a really thin but like solid sole on them. So they're really good driving shoes. And then I have another pair of trying to think. I think they're Adidas as well. They're another like same deal, like an ankle shoe, but they're actually meant to be like people say they can be either powerlifting or driving shoes.
So I've always
there's a lot of crossover
I've
there.
always wanted to be a power lifter, but because of my hernia and the surgery, I can't. I could blow my surgery very easily trying to deadlift, any kind of major weight. But so instead of powerlifting, I just got into bodybuilding. Now, I just mean not that
training style.
Yes, a training style. But the gym I went to had a powerlifting group on Saturdays, so I'd always go on Saturdays and like watch.
That's the
kind
gym
of-
I go to now. Still has one. Yeah,
Oh my god! Like they had the
regular
giant tires. I mean,
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
oh
fun.
my god! But so I went to
Look at this. I just got an email from Saks.
yeah.
A logo Baroque bathrobe from Versace.
Oh my god!
What is
look
it?
at
What is
that
it?
thing.
What is it? $8,000?
No, it's only $600. Look at this.
Can you?
You better wear that to work someday.
Yeah.
That's appalling. I
that
need one.
yeah, that is appalling.
That's interesting.
But anyway, so
Get two.
I started.
You look like Ric Flair.
Yeah, I thought
Give me
that
the yellow.
was Rick
Yeah,
Flair.
give me that.
gold one.
Give me that yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Oh, I'll just get them for all you guys.
Yeah,
We can
we
just
should
parade
wear
around.
them. We should wear them while we
To
do
Willie's.
shows.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, you know.
While we do-
Yeah, there you go. You know what you could do? We'll do the podcast in them, and then we'll go to Jurgles
Look at
afterwards.
Black and gold is
Oh,
that's
yeah,
that's
that's
the move.
strong.
That's
That's
like,
That's a
strong.
money move.
yeah. You need to wear like an
Yeah.
AP with that.
Yeah.
Like a Royal Oak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those like Eddie Hall and stuff, they actually do it
Yes.
barefoot.
Yeah.
When they do deadlifting.
Yeah,
Well, maybe
some-
not. Maybe not in the gym, but when they're in competition, like when Eddie pulled
A lot of
1,100
people like
pounds?
to do socks. You know what? Because deadlifting, because of the way, like if you understand physics,
Mhm.
right? A lever is better when I want to say it's closer to the fulcrum.
Yeah, or whatever.
I'm probably saying that wrong.
fulcrum.
Well, no,
I
I
like
know.
that word, fulcrum. It's a good word.
The closer you are to the ground. So basically, any amount of shoe, no matter how good
Yeah.
the shoe is technically to your detriment.
Yeah, because it's literally first off, Hafthor Bjornsson is 6'9".
Yes.
The distance he has to pull something off the ground is so far.
Right.
I mean, Eddie Hall is 6'3", but still, it's technically easier for him to lift like 1,000 pounds because he doesn't have to lift. But if you have a half-inch sole and you miss the lift by a half inch, that's the shoe because you have to lift it off the ground. You know
what? And I don't know like what the limit is of the shoe. Like, is it really going to be that much of a difference at whatever weight they're pulling? I don't know. I don't know. But there's definitely people way smarter.
You know what?
than
It's
me
like
that
we
can
were
tell you
talking
that, but-
about yesterday. The F1 drivers, like when they swerve to warm up their tires.
Yeah.
Like how much could that really make a difference?
Oh, quite a bit.
But if it even makes a little bit of a difference, that could be the difference between winning and like
the
losing.
only reason I know it works is because so my dad has Viper ACR.
Okay.
And those tires are super thin,
Mm-hmm.
and so it sits all winter. And the first time you take it out, the tires are wicked cold.
Yeah.
And so they'll like all the tire lights are on. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you're under.
Yeah.
You're not under pressure. It's the fact that your tread is maybe, I don't even know. I think the tread might be 2-3 inches at most. I don't actually know. I've never measured it. I've never looked at it. But
Yeah.
So, but if you go on the road and it's what you have to, you start out doing it. You swerve back and forth. People think you're a lunatic.
Yeah, sure.
But if you want,
Yeah.
I mean, you can warm those tires up way faster than if you drive it.
Warm
straight
them up.
out.
Warm
yeah, it's
them up.
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Or if you, don't tell my father, but or if you do a burnout in it. Also warm up the tires really quick. Suddenly those tires are at the right
listen,
pressure.
I've been having bad luck with tires.
I
Got
had a flat tire. You had a flat
what's with
tire.
these tires?
I don't know. I don't know.
I buy tires like every month.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys should get a truck.
Yeah.
Why?
They have better tires.
I've never had a problem with tires.
Yeah, but
Thick tread.
I've always wanted a pickup truck. I don't need one, but
Get one.
you want all kinds of things.
I like.
I know he wants a G-Wagon.
You don't
he
even leave
wants
the house.
I know. Yeah. It can sit out there, and I can like look at it.
You're like,
Hey, you know what, Jason? In his defense, a little bit,
you're a
and
recluse.
you and I will both know how often do big car collectors actually take any of those cars out.
They
Right.
don't.
Yeah,
So that's
they-
what I'm saying. So
They have like a regular car.
lightly in your defense, although I still
like a
think you're
Jeep.
nuts. I don't
They're
think
like,
you
I
need
have
all
my
that stuff.
Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, some Mickey
Oh no,
Mouse
I
shit.
wouldn't have a pickup truck and the G-Wagon all at the same time. It's just at some point I'd like to have a G-Wagon, and we were talking about this. I'd probably
You know
have
what?
it for a little bit.
Scratch the
yeah.
itch in the best way possible. Get a Ram TRX.
No, I don't want. I don't even know what that is.
You do. I trust me. My dad bought one, and I thought it was silly.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I actually convinced him to buy the truck because I thought it was the most Florida vehicle you could buy. It was it's also in hydro pearl coat, which is like the blue, like a metallic blue. It's a cool color.
Hold on. What is it called again?
It's called a Ram TRX.
All right, give me 1 sec.
It's a Ram truck like mine, but it's got the Hellcat motor equipped to it, and it's all wheel drive. It's not a 4x4 because I don't know a transfer case that ever existed or will exist that can handle the amount of torque that thing's put out. But
It's too much.
yeah,
It'll
it's
snap.
got. I don't know
It'll
how
snap
much
the drive shaft.
Dude,
Oh, easily.
do they really
That's
sell
a
that?
6x6. Yes. So
Yeah.
no. So Ram doesn't sell it. Hennessy Motorsports will make one for you.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Mammoth 6x6.
The Ram TRX 6x6 unveiled by
Did you have
Apocalypse
dinner tonight, or
Manufacturing.
no?
I'm sorry.
Did you have dinner?
No.
Should we get some dinner after this?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to. I don't know yet.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Where do you guys want to go?
What do you mean you're not sure?
I
Yes.
don't know. I have food here. I'm
Yes.
in my house clothes.
What are you, a supermodel? It takes you an hour to get ready. You put some fucking pants on and
No, we can go out.
what is this? Like I don't know.
We can go out.
Oh, gee, I don't know,
Yeah,
guys.
listen to this.
I drove 40 minutes to get here, and he goes, "Yeah, gee, I don't know if I can get out of the house. I don't know, guys."
Let's go to the Boo.
We could go to Bamboo.
Oh, now you're into it, huh?
We can go to Bamboo.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I like Bamboo.
We're gonna stop at the Verizon store.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's
And
not
pick up that girl.
Well, it's almost yeah. That we totally should.
Want to creep her out? Like be
Yeah.
outside when she gets off work?
Yeah, it's like, excuse me.
Yeah. I just happen to be outside.
Yeah.
You guys are something
I
else.
know. We're
you
messed up.
guys, I just a couple things. I just
Okay.
wanted to.
What do we-
Sure.
what else?
I wanted to mention that James Caan has passed
Yes,
away.
he has.
Yes,
At the age
that's
of
sad.
82.
My buddy Anthony in LA actually knew him.
Really?
His Mercedes
I saw
was
it.
once owned by James Caan's brother.
Okay.
And he has a picture with him.
Wow.
And yeah, he was like really upset today about it. And,
Yeah.
He followed me on Instagram, so I saw his.
My buddy Anthony?
Yeah, and I saw
Yeah.
his story. Probably because I tagged you in enough.
Oh, you did?
Giving you shit enough on my
He's a
posts.
really good guy.
Yeah.
And I felt bad because, you know,
Yeah.
the LA crowd's a different
Oh yeah.
vibe. And
Listen.
they like once you like connect with somebody, it's
Yeah.
like you're friends forever.
I've been binging the show Botched. You know the
Oh, yeah.
plastic surgeons in Beverly Hills. The characters they have on that show.
Oh yeah.
The people that flock to LA. And okay, so that show is kind of part people with actual real problems,
Yes.
and then people who just want bigger boobs because they want to look like a cartoon. And so
Yeah.
the show kind of throws in some real interesting characters that don't really need plastic well, they don't. So
You
first
got to be
off-
entertained.
Yes, exactly.
Because
So-
it's not as exciting as
Yeah.
like they make it seem.
because this like one episode I watched, a woman that was in a car crash and her face was like ripped off. Like
was
so,
it Travis the monkey?
Yeah, no.
The chimp?
Travis the chimp.
Yeah.
Hey, she might need those doctors. You know what I mean? No, she had a face transplant. She's
Yeah.
well, you know what I
It
mean.
didn't
though?
take.
Yeah, it's not good. If you haven't listened to TMPS, I don't even know what number it is, but Travis the chimp.
It's like
I was looking through some of the names of our old
this
shows.
is the
They're hysterical.
I got to go back in the archive now myself.
my God.
I listened to a little bit of my first show ever today.
Yeah. come a long way.
I had the microphone backwards. It sounded like I was in a bathroom.
Well,
Yeah, it was not good.
you know, Narcissi has that stage.
Yeah,
We should
we should
do
do
a live
show.
podcast.
We should do a live
Oh,
show.
that would be. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
The Mary Lou's.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
geez.
TMPS live at Narcissus
This-
Winery.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be
A
interesting.
couple other things.
Threw Marsala out
Yes.
to some people.
Couple-
Little bruschetta.
A couple things. Oh, dude, that bruschetta was really
Oh,
good.
it was tasty. Yeah.
Stop talking about it.
I
I didn't
know
get
you
any of
didn't.
it. You guys,
Oh,
So a couple things in political news.
Yeah.
Did you? So they did like the like Medal of Honor. You know how the president.
oh yeah. Denzel didn't go.
Yeah. Okay. So did you
What?
see that he awarded the Medal of Honor to 4 Vietnam vets?
Okay.
okay.
These guys who fought in the war, they're getting the highest
Yeah.
honor, right?
So
For, you know,
is it the Medal of Freedom,
it's the
the
no,
Presidential Medal of Freedom, or is it the Congressional Medal of Honor?
this is the
they're two-
Congressional Medal of Honor,
That's a big deal. Well,
Okay.
the Medal of Freedom is
which is
sort of a
for
big deal too, but-
for bravery and heroism. Heroism.
Are you okay there?
I think I just had a stroke. Anyway, so this
Get him
guy,
outside.
this guy is
some
is
fresh
getting
air.
is getting like the medal of his life. Like he's old now.
Yeah.
He's just gonna. And
Sure.
Biden puts it on backwards.
Yeah, backwards.
Did
I
you
saw
see
that.
that?
It's not good.
No.
And so
way.
this guy's up there. All these photos are being taken, and the medal,
It's choking him.
the medal's on his back. It's not on his chest.
Stop.
Listen.
Like no one went up there to
Stop.
just because I can understand. Yeah, but listen, presidents have been doing this. They put it around the neck and they
Yeah.
clip it in the back.
That's the blue one, right?
Yeah,
it's a blue
it's a
ribbon.
blue ribbon.
Like, yeah,
Yes,
it's a beautiful medal.
Yes.
Listen, Joe Biden is an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty clear.
This is not a political podcast,
No, it's not. No.
but I don't care.
He's senile.
He put a medal on backwards on a veteran in front of the world.
Yes. Well.
What an absolute moron.
Yeah. Yeah.
How can you F that up?
Yeah. So this guy, for the rest of his life, his family, his friends.
Yeah, that's what they're going to
That's
remember.
what they're going to see.
They're going to be
Hey,
like,
you know what's going to be a pretty good story though?
sad.
Hey, do you remember that time the president of the United States put my Congressional Medal of Honor on backwards?
Grandpa-
Tell me that's not the best. You know
Yeah.
what? Because that man, I mean, let's be honest. Those guys are hardcore.
Yeah.
You fought in Vietnam. That's some hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
Like that was heavy.
Yeah.
They're gonna go back to their American Legion or their VFW or whatever it is, and they're gonna be like, "Hey guys, did you see that Biden fella put on my award backwards while I was standing up there? Son of a bitch, it was so funny. We'll be laughing about that for the
it
rest
looked
of
like
our
he was
lives."
getting choked by the
Yeah.
thing.
It was not good.
And then he just stood there and like couldn't fix it.
Well, the thing is, it's like that is kind of an awkward moment. Do you fix it yourself? Do you wait for someone else to come and fix
No,
it?
you fucking fix it.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have just
He's
grabbed it.
standing there like
Yeah.
I would
choking on his own medal.
I would have just grabbed it and put it straight. Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
what's this guy's deal?
Yeah, I don't know. So you guys know Pelosi's husband. So they make a lot of conservatives, Republicans. They make fun of Pelosi for being a drunk.
That's
And her
okay.
and her husband got pulled over for a DUI.
Yeah.
And now they're like in like Italy, and there's this photo online of like Pelosi in like a bathing suit, like
Yeah,
a
I saw that.
swimsuit.
Yeah.
And it's just so funny how like social media and stuff kind of focuses on certain things, like
I don't want to see her in a bathing
yeah,
suit. What
Nancy
the-
Pelosi and her husband are in Italy while fighting his DUI and stuff. And it's like just really kind
Who
of
cares?
Well, you know what's
Yeah.
funny too is like they scheduled that vacation probably months in advance.
Oh, yeah,
And now
exactly.
now everybody's like, "Oh, I can't believe they're here for that." It's like, what are
Yeah.
you gonna cancel your whole freaking trip because of a DUI?
well, no,
Like,
But you know what it is? It's like when she, they showed her in her home with her like $12,000 refrigerator, and it's like she's people can't pay for gas, but she's in Italy. It's this kind of it's optics. It's politics is about optics.
you know what? And,
You
and
know.
don't get me wrong, like some of that stuff is fair.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But the other part of that is if she were just a normal human being going on vacation, no one would give a shit.
Well, 'cause she's a
'cause
normal
certain-
human
'cause-
being.
Yeah, I was gonna say because certain like people can afford that stuff. First
Yeah.
of all, Pelosi is like the greatest investor in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, it's like it goes like Warren Buffett, and then like
No,
Mr.
she's
Mr.
like
Pelosi.
somebody was saying the other day that like if you did the math, she actually has a higher rate of return on her investments than Warren Buffett.
Yeah, because Warren Buffett doesn't know what's coming down the pike on the
right.
house floor.
Well, it's exactly.
I mean, let's just be clear here.
Yeah.
It's not a secret. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like you know what? Like if any other person in the world went on vacation right now,
Of course,
even if they
no.
got a DUI, they'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
They went on vacation.
If I
like,
went to Italy right now,
oh,
no one
bad
gives a shit.
timing, and that's what we'd all say. But like,
but
because they're politicians.
you know.
So not that I want to get in the habit of
Yeah.
defending.
Hey,
the
we're gonna go to
Pelosi's.
Nashville. Are you in?
Hey, it's just not that she's
When
a
are you going?
Is
politician.
Ricci in?
Hold on, it's not that she's a politician. She's Speaker of the House. If another
That's true. Yeah.
Well, that's true,
congressperson,
yeah.
she's third in line for the White House.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the difference.
That's closer than you think.
Listen,
Yeah.
no, and again,
She is close. You know, so you have to think about it that way.
listen, again, I don't want to get in the habit of defending Pelosi, but this is what I always say, left, right, or center. This is what I always say about politicians. Politicians doing normal things is like news. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, it's like
Like when Cruz went to Mexico during COVID. Remember that?
oh no, he went during the blackout.
Blackout.
Oh, the blackout.
But like,
Grid went
but like,
behind.
well,
He's
what
like, I
happened
gotta-
was
he was like, I got to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
well,
He's
and you know what's
the food in my
happened though
fridge
is
is gonna spoil. I
he
gotta
dropped
go.
he dropped his kids off and then went back. And everybody was like, "Oh no, he went on vacation." It's like,
Yeah.
well, okay, couple things. First of all, how old are his kids? Like,
I don't even know.
I'll
I
tell
have
you
no
what.
idea.
If my kids wanted to go on a vacation in a foreign country with their friends, I would at least go
Listen,
drop them off at the
If,
airport.
if,
Like,
if there's nothing
you know.
to do at your house and it's blacked out,
Might as well.
I might bail out too. Who
Yeah.
cares?
well, and you know what? Like again, I also don't think he should have left. It was bad political form, but at the same time, the hell was he gonna do? Fix it? Like, was he gonna go out and pull out a wrench and fix the grid himself?
we need
like,
to get him to come to Nashville. We're taking a road trip.
No, so we've been talking about going to Nashville for a long time.
Yeah, you coming?
oh
and
boy.
I think we should take a road trip
Yeah.
down to Nashville.
A boys trip.
A boys trip down to Nashville.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
some honky tonk.
Yeah.
You understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see the sights.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some sites down in Nashville.
Yeah. That's my fiance knows Nashville, where she used
You
to
can
live
bring
near
her.
it. Yeah.
You can bring her.
Yeah.
She'll
Yeah.
come.
Well, I mean, she's a yeah.
So
yeah.
she knows everything there is to know about it because she lived in Memphis
Oh.
for years.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. She has lived everywhere.
Yeah, she has.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's like,
Very
yeah,
transient.
anywhere. Like
Yeah.
Winnipeg. She's like, I was there.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
was there. I was there. 100%.
Yeah.
Waterloo.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
lived in Waterloo. Yeah.
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 It's like unreal.
I spent 6 months there. It was great.
Yeah. Like, we're okay.
So, did you guys even know that there were issues with Boris Johnson
Yeah.
as prime minister?
There always has been.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Well,
And-
you know what it
and-
was? It was handling of COVID. That
and
got
you know,
announced.
and this is the weird
And
thing.
Brexit.
Yeah, this is the weird
No,
thing.
he was popular during Brexit.
Yeah,
though.
no, but it was,
Brexit was popular.
it brought him. It
I-
was,
Yeah.
right.
I argue that Brexit made him popular. What wasn't popular is, again, he was the head of the Conservative Party, right?
Yeah.
In the UK.
Yeah.
And he didn't really, like, he locked down the country the same way that, you know, the Liberal Party would have done it, and the Conservative Party didn't like that. And not to
Yeah.
mention the fact that, like, there's several documented parties or celebrations that Boris had at his house,
Oh yeah.
or like with other politicians.
He was
That's the
actually
problem.
fined. He was actually
That's
fined.
the problem. That's why he's
Yeah.
getting ousted right
So
now.
like, yeah, I barely pay attention to U.S. politics. I just see stuff on TikTok.
Yeah.
And like Instagram, like, and I don't like follow obviously the UK politics, but like when it was announced that he's going to resign, but it's not that he's going to resign. It's a real weird process. I just read a quick thing on the BBC about it. They're going to now choose a new leader. So he doesn't
the Conservative Party, but
he
he's
doesn't
still
actually.
Prime
He's
Minister.
still prime minister until they find someone new. And everyone's like, why don't you just get the? He's not called the vice prime minister. It's the deputy. There's someone like right below him.
Mhm.
Okay. And it's like it's so weird because like if a U.S. politician resigns, it's just I'm resigning effective
Parliament's
immediately.
kinda funny.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Well,
weird
you could.
process.
So somebody described it to me, and I don't know how accurate this is, but someone described this to me that Boris Johnson. You could think of Boris Johnson if he's the head of the Conservative Party and he's the prime minister. You could almost think of him as like being both, in this case, like Biden and McConnell, right? He's the head of his own party, and he's also the head. Well, actually, whoever the head of the RNC is, I don't know who the head of the RNC is.
Yeah.
But like the head of the Republican Party and the president at the same time.
Yeah.
The
So
head of the RNC right now is Donald Trump.
yeah. Well, that. Yeah. Well, so actually, the closest. It's so weird because really, the closest thing we have to a prime minister is actually the Speaker of the House, even though Parliament has a Speaker of the House.
Yeah.
Because, like, we don't elect the Speaker of the House. One district elects the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi in San Francisco. And then the Democratic Party has the majority in the House, and they vote her in as Speaker.
Yep.
So, really, like, the British Prime Minister and the Speaker of the House are actually more equivalent. But but there is a Speaker of the House in Parliament. So, they're not, obviously, they're different. They're different setups.
Why are we talking about this?
I don't know, because it was in the news. And I
He's
thought it was
got his
interesting.
little note cards out of topics,
I don't
and we're
know.
just going over.
It's boring.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought we
He
would
goes,
just
it's
give,
boring.
you know.
He goes,
It's
I just
boring.
want to go to boo.
I'd rather talk about Sonoma t-shirts.
Yeah.
He just wants to go to the boo.
No, I don't care. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
Boris
you know
Johnson,
what?
he's a clown.
It's just when I saw that today on the TikTok, I didn't even know
He's a clown.
he like was even close to. I didn't realize there were all these like controversies.
He's been
Oh,
under
yeah.
scrutiny from the rest of his party for the last year, particularly over COVID.
Yeah.
I think that's like when I heard that this was happening. The first thing I thought, because I like to pay attention, particularly to U.S. politics, but
Yeah.
because I pay attention so much to U.S. politics, sometimes some
yeah,
like, foreign
other
politics-
things get
like
thrown in.
you hear a lot about the U.K.
Yeah,
just because they're one of our closest allies, so you
Sure.
hear about it a lot. So
Yeah.
I know a little bit about like UK politics and also like Israeli politics because again, another strong ally of the US. So like I
Mhm.
hear bits and pieces. I don't know a ton,
yeah.
but
They're not really an ally. They're just supported by us.
the UK.
What?
No, Israel.
Do you,
They're
Yeah,
an
I mean,
ally, but they're
that's fair.
giving.
Like-
we fund their entire
Well, to be fair,
country.
to be fair, so is I mean, like we fund all of NATO, which
Yes,
basically like
we fund.
Wait.
80%
like
of NATO.
we basically
Yeah.
fund like
Donald-
half the world's military
Donald
at this
Trump-
point.
I think Donald Trump said something along the lines of, if we found a civilization on Mars, the U.S. would start sending them money. Like that.
Right.
That he doesn't understand
Yeah.
why we're funding all of
Right.
all of these other countries.
That's the number
Like,
one reason I actually
Yeah.
liked his policies.
Yeah.
because he was like, I'm going to cut all this bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Like these people don't need a $2 billion from us.
No.
Well, not for nothing,
and
I
now
do-
we're paying for Ukraine's missile defense system.
Yeah.
Well,
it's-
and we listen though. We talked about like we heard that same stuff from Trump when he was president, and then his, Congress went on to pass one of the largest spending bills we've ever had. My problem with when I hear conservatives talk about cutting costs and things like that is they'll talk about it to get themselves elected and then never do it,
Well,
and that goes right, left, and center
This is
every
true.
single time, every single time.
people like the RNC,
With the exception,
Republicans
with
worship
the,
Reagan, right?
well,
The government actually grew under Reagan.
Yeah, yes.
Right.
With the exception of Newt Gingrich, there has never been anyone in the Republican Party that's ever tried to cut costs.
No.
Like you know what?
They both talk out both sides of their mouth. It's-
They do.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, this goes on right, left, and center. Every single one of them says, "Oh, we're going to spend money on this and not this," and like, but they do. They spend money on everything. The government just like somebody says, "Hey, should we spend not our own money, but everybody else's money on this thing?" And they're like, "Yeah, why not?"
They're surprised we have inflation. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
You gave
Yeah.
people like $4,000 a month
to sit on their
to,
ass
to
Yeah.
do nothing. What
And
do
then
you
we
think's gonna
paused
happen?
the economy for 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, gee.
What are you reading over there? What's going on?
So-
His face got all
Yeah,
serious.
what's the deal?
I
What's so funny?
He got all focused.
What's
I
going
was
on?
I was looking at this SoundCloud,
Oh,
and I just want to, mention some of the titles of our old shows.
okay. This should be good.
Because they're so great.
Yeah.
So what I'm basically bringing this up for is, guys, we love doing this show and everything, and do go back.
Yeah.
Go back in your
Yeah.
spare time.
Yeah.
And just don't listen to the most recent show.
Because if you're listening to the show, you have a lot of spare time.
Yes, you do. You do.
Yeah,
You do.
yeah.
So you need to go back, like TMPS 18. Let me tell you something about women.
That's my favorite episode.
That is a good episode. You got to go back, listen to that.
Yeah.
All right.
That is our best. That's
Okay.
our finest work.
TMPS 24, Hookers and Blow.
Yeah. Well, that's another.
That
gem.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Get Your Furry On, number 26.
There's one
Okay.
called like Jason the Angler.
Yes. Oh, yes.
That's
okay.
an interesting one.
All right. Eyes Wide Shut, the Moon Landing. That's 27. 29. The Pleasure's All Yours. That's
yes.
that's a great.
That's my favorite.
All right.
line,
And then
yeah.
and then the 31. The 3 Fs.
Oh yes.
Remember the 3 Fs?
Yeah. If it flies, fucks, or floats, you rent it.
You rent it. Yes. Yes. Yes, he's never been okay. Listen, the Steve Asante diet part 1 and 2.
Oh,
This
listen.
is classic TMPS.
Did you see that meme of what I said? Doctor Now in the grocery store.
Yes,
That's hilarious.
that'll make you second guess.
Yeah,
what's
you
in
better
your
look
cart.
in your cart like real quick.
Yeah, yes.
This guy's showing me.
It's
horrible
hard to
things.
be successful if you're on heroin.
Yeah, I've said some horrible things.
Oh yeah. Jesus, take the L.
yeah,
From the Stanley Cup.
yeah. Take the
Oh my God, Ace is the place.
Ace is the
for
place.
a good time. Call Pier 1. Remember Pier 1?
The lady.
Oh man,
What was her name?
Heather? I think was it Heather?
Heather.
I don't know why I thought Heather.
You have to listen to it.
Yeah, we gotta listen to it.
She was.
Hysterical.
Yeah, she was very interesting.
Little Susie has a rash. Guys, listen.
That's not right.
If you like our most recent content,
We used to be a little more risque.
yes.
I feel.
Well, you know what?
Our lives were a little different then.
It was very
It was
different.
a pre-COVID time.
It was a very different
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Every zoo's a petting zoo if you're brave enough.
Yeah, well, that's right.
It's 2017. Butts on the menu.
Yeah,
I think that's
with-
a
the
Justin.
Frogman.
Yes, that's a Frogman
Yeah,
show.
that's a Frogman.
That's a Frogman show. Donkey lips.
Yeah, donkey lips. That's salute your shorts. Yeah,
Wait, Harambe would.
yeah. Well, listen,
And then you got to listen to.
we should actually play some old clips in our next show.
I was really thinking about trying to,
Can we
comment
play
on some
clips like while we're on?
Yeah, I'll do it on my phone. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'll do it on my phone, or
Because
I'll
there's some great
Well, you know what?
content.
For your 200th episode,
I
that's
think
what we should do.
I think we
We're-
should
we're
start.
a ways away
so
from
I
that.
should start, but if I start working on it,
Yeah,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know,
Like,
yeah.
or like your 150. That would be a good
Yeah.
anniversary
Yes.
kind of.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go back and comment on some silly.
I'll
things
tell
that we
you, the
said.
old shows were like wow.
Yeah, 2018. Okay,
You remember Let me tell you something about women. You remember
Yeah.
what that was about?
no.
That girl that told you at Bamboo to just text me at 3 a.m. My boyfriend won't care.
Oh yes. Oh my God.
What?
We had some real Chris, it was a different time. You were like 14 then, but it was a different time.
It was just weird.
It was a different time.
Yeah.
Here's his TMPS 79 2018. Drive fast and eat ass. That is a frog.
That's a Frogman.
That's a Frogman.
Yeah, that's
And
not
then-
something I would say.
No, you need to go back.
It's a kid family.
Bitches love tater tots.
Show.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
who
hysterical.
says that? Who says
Yeah,
that?
and then you got to go and find the one about the Big Dipper. Listen, she did the dip.
She did the dip.
Here it is, TMPS 99. She did the dip.
Yeah.
And then 101, the Dipper returns.
It wasn't long after the dip.
No.
Where the dip returned.
Yes, no, it was just 2 shows later.
Yeah, that's remarkable.
You know,
She couldn't stay away.
guys, I hope those titles, give a little spark.
What about the Turkey Club?
The turkey? Oh, it's here somewhere. I gotta. I don't know. Did we name the show the Turkey Club?
I thought so.
I thought so too. Well, there's 127 of them. So
Remember we were out that one night and then
Yeah.
everybody ate their food. And
Yeah.
then they were scared to tell me that they couldn't make my food.
Yeah, that is.
Do you remember that? That was terrible.
Like, you can't
And then
make a turkey
when we
club?
left, I was like, I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
you're. Like, you can't make a turkey club.
No.
Like you don't have
There's
what it takes.
bread, turkey, and a piece of cheese.
Yeah, you can't.
It's like a mouse food.
102, Jason the Angler. There it is.
Yeah, the angler. That's like
The
I
Angler.
had this like itch to be a deep sea.
Yeah.
Get some like
Yeah.
marlin.
Yeah.
Some.
Oh, I was
what
gonna
are
say
they
if you
called?
want to go, I'll
Sailfish.
take you walleye fishing.
Yeah.
But
No, I want to
you
go
want
to the top.
You want
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be on like Wicked Tuna or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Jason.
I'm just trying to imagine you on
Yeah.
a freaking tuna boat.
Yeah, with my hook shirt.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
you know what I'm thinking of though?
in my U-boat.
Yeah.
I'm right now. I'm envisioning like Deadliest Catch. You know those
Yeah.
massive ships that are rocking in the waves.
Yeah.
It's just Jason like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Yeah.
pull up the net.
Yeah.
TMPS 106. You don't need to find God. You need to find your underwear.
Yeah, that's from Vegas.
Yes. Yes.
I shared an Uber with a hooker.
Yeah.
That was a really interesting. That was wow.
There's
I'll
just-
never forget picking her up.
Good
Yeah.
interview.
Yeah.
It was
Did you
just
interview her
off.
for the podcast? Is that what?
No.
Is that what it's for?
No,
No,
it was.
I came back and told the story of.
Yeah.
I know.
I know. I'm just
Yeah.
But for the
107.
listeners out there.
Guess the body part.
Well, that's my favorite game.
Yeah.
That's my favorite game.
I hope.
Are you going to
yeah.
do that with the Verizon girl?
Oh, I might.
No, I'm going to say you got to test her new phone out.
Exactly.
I want to see how many megapixels this is.
Listen, this can zoom 100 times.
Yeah, you could look at the moon.
Who needs to zoom 100 times?
Well,
who said? Hey,
Well, if you really want a big tantalizing game, look, he's like,
he's
woo!
excited.
This is happening.
I just gave him a great idea. He's like, I got to run with this. You see that?
We need to go eat. What are we doing?
This
I'm
is
hungry.
Are you
called
hungry
Guess
now?
the God.
Well, this
So-
guy, he's like, I don't know if I'm going to.
Hold on. Oh.
Well, he doesn't have to go to.
I mean, this is insane.
Whatever.
Listen, I hope that, for the listeners out there, our fans, go on Spotify or whatever and go listen to some of the earlier tracks when Jason first started on the show. I think your first show was 18. I don't remember.
Really?
Exactly.
Well, you were in New York for the beginning.
Yeah, so there's 3 phases to the show. There's
Yeah.
the New York
And
phase.
then Larry was on a couple, right?
Yeah, there's the New York, then there's when I moved to Mars, and then there's now.
No. You moved home first, right? And then to Mars, correct or no?
No.
New
I
York
went from Manhattan to
into
Mars.
Mars.
Yeah, I
Okay,
went Manhattan to
okay.
Mars. Yeah.
I got you.
I don't remember what your first show is exactly, but well, obviously, let me tell you something about women. You were definitely on that show. I'd be a terrible pro golfer. I think that was with my brother. What I like about me.
Well, that's you. You said that.
Yeah, I did.
This is what I like about me. I
Yeah.
said, wow. I was like, the humility. We have core values on the podcast, and humility is very high on the
Clearly
list.
one of them.
Yeah. Let me tell you what I like about me.
I've never been the same.
Who says that? I've never even heard that in my life.
All right. Well, guys,
How long have we been going?
just an hour and 11 minutes. So
Well, that's good. This
yeah.
is kind of
Oh,
it's
that's a
a
good-
between
I
episode.
think keeping it around
Chris is
an hour.
drinking.
Yeah,
and,
there's
like,
he's drunk.
There's no mini fridge.
Yeah.
I wish.
There's no shrimp cocktail. I know you want the. I can't. I
You
can't eat
have-
shrimp.
you
I can't eat
have
shrimp.
shrimps.
Can't eat shrimp. So, guys, remember, go to tmpspodcast.com. Please like, share, subscribe. Jason, Chris, thank you so much.
Well, of course.
Sure.
And
Wait. Before we leave,
yeah.
do you think we'll ever be invited to Chris's? He's always talking about I'm grilling and I'm doing all
Oh,
these things.
I don't know.
You know,
You guys can come anytime. So you know,
Well,
yeah, I
I
don't know.
listen. I'm trying to get the hang of the grill. I didn't really grill a lot when I was a kid. My dad was a big griller, so I never really got to because he kind of.
Well,
So listen though,
Morgan was
which
telling me
great.
you're a big time griller now.
Now
Yeah.
listen, so I'm working my way up to a brisket. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna probably next week. I'm gonna try my first brisket.
Okay.
Oh.
All
If
right.
it's good,
Okay.
if it's good, I'll invite you guys for the next one because I don't want to invite you guys over when I make some scrub food.
No,
Yeah.
that's please don't do that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you're welcome.
I'll-
So-
I'll
so
be
you
very
should-
upset.
Listen,
You should be thanking.
let me
that
tell you
haven't
something
been
about
invited
me.
yet.
Yeah, right. I had Mitch's today.
Oh, Mitch's.
Now listen.
Mitch's barbecue, man. I want him on the show. I want to know his secrets. Mitch, tell me your
Listen.
secrets.
I go, what is that, chimichurri?
Yeah.
He goes, no, I can't tell you what that is.
Are you
He
serious?
said there's jalapeno in it, but that's all I'm telling you.
Oh my! That
said,
is the
"Really?"
chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest sandwiches I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It has potato chips on it.
Yeah. How can you beat that?
Yeah, and you think
The
that
bread, though.
the bread?
You know what?
Yeah,
Not for nothing, but I think you guys live in Pittsburgh, okay?
yeah.
And you guys are shocked by the prospect of potato chips on a sandwich in a city that puts French fries on literally everything.
Yeah, but we grew up
You
with
do
that.
realize
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
it's just thin crispy potatoes instead of
Yeah,
thick crispy
but-
potatoes.
Yeah,
You know,
but
why are you going to be a hater?
I'm not being a hater. I'm just making observations.
Yeah.
Like that's the other day he said it. He was like, "Oh, this chips on the sandwich is the greatest thing ever." And he just
It's
said it
fucking
again
good.
today. I'm like, you guys live
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh where you have to order a salad and specify that you do not want French fries on this particular
Who
salad.
does not want French fries on their salad?
yeah, I mean,
Me.
that's,
Why?
That's a Pittsburgh salad.
Like I like it once in a while, but like I'm just not like if I'm trying to have a salad. Typically, listen, if I'm having a salad, it means I've eaten a lot like the last
Something's
couple
gone
days. and I'm
terribly
trying to-
wrong
that's right.
in your
I-
diet
like,
if you had a salad.
that's
first
right.
of all.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
I had
I'm-
one the other day for lunch at work.
Yeah.
I was like, this is terrible. You know? I'm like,
Well, my question is this is
Going to Mitch's.
yeah, I'm
this
like,
is
sucks.
this is what I'm saying though. Why do you eat a salad? typically because you're trying to lose weight or maybe you're vegetarian or something like that.
If you want
Like, you're
something lighter,
right? Okay,
Yeah.
so you're concerned
you
about
don't
those
want
things.
to feel sleepy.
Right.
Yeah.
So why? Like my
the-
question is,
the
what in the-
pierogi place.
Yeah.
But what in the
Oh.
hell is the purpose of getting one with French fries
We
on
should
it?
go eat
At that
there
point,
for
you should
dinner.
have just had a sandwich.
Oh, dude. Listen, there's this pierogi place across the street here.
Oh, it's
I
good.
once went there for lunch when I was
You
either
slept for like 3 days.
when I was at Lexus or something.
Yeah.
I get back to work, I couldn't function.
No.
I grew up with a Polish grandma who made that kind of food, but it's the heaviest
It's good stuff.
carb, and oh my god,
Guys,
that's
listen,
such a
listen.
good place.
Mrs. T's is not the best.
No, it's not.
No,
Mrs.
these
You're
are
making stuff
homemade
up.
Okay,
Polish
there.
pierogies.
Tell Haynes here to calm down.
Yeah.
With the food critic.
Yeah, the woman who takes your order is from Poland.
Yeah.
This is like the legit shit over
She's
there.
kind of decent.
Yeah, she's very
You
cute.
know, I'm like,
yeah.
what's your deal?
Yeah, what's going
And then
on?
she says something, and
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know what she's
And
saying.
I'll just get over this Coke here.
Yeah. The one time she said something to me and I couldn't understand her.
Gravy.
She was asking if I wanted onions on my pierogies.
I just say more gravy.
Yeah.
Always onions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Always
yeah.
onions.
But maybe some people don't like it.
I like
so-
a little sour cream on the pierogi.
fried with
Yeah,
onions.
see, I can't eat the sour cream, but I know
Oh.
what you mean though.
Yeah.
Pan fried onions and sour cream.
Pan fried onions.
Yeah.
It's a pan fried onions and pan fried pierogies. I mean, you fry the pierogies in the pan, onions,
butter
and
and
the sour
onions.
cream. It's
Yeah.
the
You know, I'm
best
not
way
a
to do it.
mushroom fan.
Yeah.
Last night, the marsala, the mushrooms were excellent.
You're not a mushroom guy.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I
I
So
don't.
mushrooms can make a good
Yeah, I don't
like
think
a
so.
like a like a
I don't.
plate, like a
I don't
steak.
choose mushrooms,
Yeah,
but on like that chicken, I'm not going to not eat it because they're there.
right.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It
But
was
I'm
good.
But when
Well, chicken
like
marsala is
like,
very good.
like do you want mushrooms on your steak? No.
No. Who does that?
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Why?
Yeah, look at this.
Because
guy.
it's
Look
good.
at this
I'm
guy.
telling you. No, listen.
No.
I don't know. I don't know a lot
Stop.
about culinary stuff, but I do
No,
know
we can tell.
Listen.
mushroom.
Yeah.
Mushrooms add. Everybody's got it.
You know why we
Everybody's
like
a
you?
critic,
Because you
right?
can take a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like you because you take a joke. It's
listen,
okay.
listen. It does add. So one of the best meals I ever had was in Germany. Okay, and I was served meatloaf, and now the meatloaf looks dry. Like I like meatloaf generally. It looked very dry on its appearance, and it was kind of like dry on the top. And when you stick your fork through it, though, at the very bottom, there's a bed of mushrooms. They laid it over a bed of mushrooms.
Oh, okay. I can see
And
that.
the,
Yeah.
and the sauce from the mushrooms and the flavor from the mushrooms seeped into the meatloaf and made it like gave it that moist, like fluffy
Yeah.
flavor that
yeah.
it was amazing. And from then
No.
on, I was like, wait a second, mushrooms might actually be the secret to a lot of things. Put it on steak, it adds a little extra bit of that juiciness, a flavor. It's good.
It's
You know,
actually.
you know what I like?
What?
Cowboy ribeyes at Roost Chris.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
All you have to know is like the Italian,
rare.
like the Italian word for mushroom translates as like fungus. Like that's what.
yeah, that's what it is.
It's like fungi.
that's
I think.
what a mushroom
Fungi.
is.
Yeah,
Mushroom is
yeah.
a
I
fungus,
think
yeah.
fungi is the Italian word
Fungi.
for yeah. So it's off-putting.
Also, medium rare. I'm glad you said that
Well,
about
first
steak.
off,
Yeah, it's
any
so-
That's the right way to
restaurant,
order a
any
steak.
restaurant, the default is medium rare.
Right.
That is how a steak should be cooked.
First of all, you shouldn't even be able to order it well done.
No.
It's
Well,
not an option.
No.
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 Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I will say though, rare if you're at the right place and you're ordering a filet mignon. If you're gonna order a filet mignon at like this, I guess this is my personal opinion, but if you're at a Ruth's Chris or some place that you trust that is gonna make you a good steak,
Yeah.
you can get a rare filet mignon or like medium. Either way,
Now,
yeah.
for your
Actually,
birthday 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
we went to Roost Chris.
Yes.
They had that night on special because it's not on the menu.
Yeah.
Bone-in filet,
That's unbelievable.
which is very, very good.
Never
That's
had bone-in.
unbelievable. That's
Oh,
unbelievable.
It's fantastic. So I had to get that.
Yeah.
actually,
So that was I took there was a curveball.
Yes.
So I tried it. It was very, very good.
Yeah.
But that's a rare.
Yes.
That was a unicorn night.
you don't see
Yeah,
that
you don't
often.
see
you
it.
guys should actually come over soon because you know what I just ordered? I forgot about this. I ordered a whole thing of Omaha steaks.
Oh yeah.
You ever had that
yeah.
stuff?
Omaha.
I ordered their protein pack combo and
Yeah.
and then I added an extra 4 fillets because they got them at a discount. So I have 8 fillets coming.
I think I've said this on the show, but when I called Omaha Steaks because their website wouldn't work,
Yeah.
so I called them. Remember that?
Yeah.
And the guy kept trying to sell me like more stuff.
Yeah.
Oh well, their website does that too. You ever use their
Yeah.
website?
Oh, yeah.
You like go to
Yeah.
the chart. You go to the checkout cart,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, would you like this? Would you like this?" It's
Yeah.
like, "No, I'm good.
He
Like this is
goes-
what I ordered."
I said,
Eventually, you just want to check out.
yes. I was like, well, sir, actually, because you spent this much money, you qualify for 8 extra pork chops for $30. It's a $100
Yeah.
value. I'm like, yeah, I could have some more pork chops. well, that means you qualify. I'm like, listen. And then he
That's
got
actually
no,
really funny.
and then he got the lobster.
He's not wrong.
And then he got the lobster tails. I said, listen, okay, you need to stop. I'm allergic to shellfish, so we're gonna end this. Here's my credit card number.
Yeah.
It turns out I was using like Microsoft Edge, but once I used Chrome, the website started working.
Oh,
Microsoft Edge.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It's Mickey Mouse.
Microsoft Edge.
I don't know. I went back to Chrome. But there's an Omaha Steak store up in Cranberry, Chris.
Yes.
And I really want to go.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
There's a store.
Oh, I've been
Yeah,
there
I
many
ordered-
times.
Yeah.
Chris, the Hushka goes there all the time.
Yes, I need to go there, and I wonder if they also say
They do.
Sir, this
do.
qualifies you for 8 extra.
They don't say
pork chops."
qualify, but they
Yeah.
say, "Hey, we'll throw in
Yeah. Added,
for 10 more
Wait,
bucks."
so is it like a restaurant, or you
No.
can
No,
just
it's a
or you can just
store.
buy
Store.
it's a store.
Where,
It's
is
a
in
store.
Cranberry?
It's in Cranberry.
It's full of freezers.
Yeah, it's full of
No
fruit.
all
way.
it is.
That's
and,
what-
and
yeah.
grill stuff.
Well, I
Yeah.
ordered from there because they had a 4th of July sale.
Well, of
Yeah.
course.
So I
yeah.
got I got their protein pack or whatever they
Yeah.
call it. It was like originally like $350. I got it for $180,
Yeah.
and I was like, say
Wow.
no more. But you know what? But we always cook from
That's
home
like
now.
that's like 70 black t-shirts.
Yeah, that's a lot of
That's a lot.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
Sonoma.
that's a lot of
That's a lot of Sonoma stock.
Sonoma black t-shirts.
Listen, I gotta make a note. Buy stock in Sonoma.
You should. Because
Black
big
t-shirts.
purchase is coming their way. I don't know if I could say that.
I'm gonna call a
but-
stockbroker.
It's like,
Can I only
I'm
invest in
buying,
the black
I'm buying a
t-shirts?
pack of 6.
Yeah.
Do you think?
They're like socks.
Do you think I'll get to? Yeah. Do
They
you
come
think?
like folded in a plastic
Hey guys,
thing.
how could a sock be size 6 to 12 and a half?
Yeah, how does that work?
Okay, so I wear a size 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at the upper end.
Yeah, this is what bothers me
So
about socks.
and the sock fits.
Oh.
But if you're a size 6, how is that sock fitting you?
No, it doesn't.
I don't understand.
The ankle's up on your calf.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Listen,
All right. Well, I'm gonna teach you. I'm
Socks
gonna
are
introduce
hard.
you guys. I'm gonna introduce
Oh,
you
here
guys
we
to a concept
Where,
called
where's it at Kohl's?
elastic.
Elastic.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, Kohl's. You know, if you buy enough Sonoma T-shirts, they'll say, "Hey, you today have qualified
some
for an
fucking
extra
tube socks.
You have qualified for an extra T-shirt, and we'll throw in 2 pairs of Izod jeans,
Yeah,
and a
Izod.
6-pack of socks only."
This is like, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, have you
God.
ever been to a Kohl's? If you
Yeah.
walk out of there, it's almost like they owe you money.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, we have this discount for you, this discount for you," and you're like, so your
You think
original
it's a
bill,
scam?
your original bill was like $200, and you only pay like $15, and they're like, "Here's $20 in Kohl's cash because
Guys.
of all your purchases today."
Nothing beats Joseph A. Bank.
No.
Buy a necktie, get 1,000 stuff for free.
Yeah, there's
That is
no
true.
way.
Guys,
Jose Bank, they went bankrupt.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went bankrupt.
But is
Joseph-
it still open in the mall? It was open when last
Joseph
time I
A.
went.
bankrupt.
Yeah, I don't,
Guys,
I
I
don't
bought
go to malls now.
I bought a full price suit and got $1,000 of merchandise for free.
Yeah.
It was hard to spend $1,000 because I didn't need another suit. Obviously, if you get another suit, then that takes up a huge thing.
Jose
2,000.
Bay has some nice suits.
Yeah.
They
they
have some
don't.
decent suits.
No, they
well,
don't.
they're decent.
Stop saying
All right,
that.
you know what? Listen, hang on. Let me pre-qualify this. You know what? Because this
Why
is what
would you say that?
Listen, this
There's-
is-
there
this
are
is-
standards for this podcast.
This is what he's
you
about to
can't
say.
come on here and say that.
Mike, listen to me. This is
Our
what he's about to
listeners are
say.
not
You ready
used
for
to
this?
this.
He's gonna say, if you want a good suit for your money, you're gonna go to Ferragamo in New York and get a handmade to match your boat shoes.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
you're
here
gonna
we
go
go.
to Ted Baker and
Ted
get
Baker's
your.
Mickey Mouse.
No.
No, only
I
wieners
want
from
a
Ted Baker.
custom Hickey Freeman. That is on my list. A made to measure,
Oh, yeah?
or made to measure Hickey Freeman. I like.
I have a
those suits.
mohair of Hickey Freeman. It's
Yeah.
quite nice.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't like to brag about it.
yeah.
Clearly
It's
not.
a-
I
it's a
think no. Chris
Navy
is
chalk stripe.
Chris is gonna bring in the Coles crowd. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna have
Oh, a different audience
whole
now?
new demographic.
Listen,
into
well,
the
you know
show.
what? You say that, but then like I'm also buying. Like I also bought a Rolex, just like you guys did. I also spent an egregious amount of money on watches. It's just
Yeah.
I spend
You
all
do.
my money on one particular area.
do. Okay.
That's the
That's
well,
okay.
2. I guess I spent a lot.
Well,
on
we
cars,
spread
but-
ours out.
Yeah.
Right.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I got to tell you, Kona's medical bills are eating into my G-Wagon fund.
That's
I'll-
not good.
I'll tell you that one.
No.
I'll tell
you
you,
better,
that one.
yeah, you better file a complaint somewhere.
Listen,
Did you see the big pilot IWC in green?
No.
I have to have it.
Let me look.
I gotta have it now.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen it, but I still like the Petronas colors better.
Okay. Well,
Dude, what's with my computer?
I don't know.
teal.
You keep looking at it weird. I feel like there's some spam on there.
There's no spam.
No, it's not. It's not the spam. It's what creates the weird spam.
What are you watching there with meatballs?
Watching some steak video. I follow an Instagram page called Steak Videos, so I can learn how to cook. Listen, I've been taking this seriously.
I could tell.
Dude, if
They
you
got
can,
all sorts of good
He's
stuff.
a master of his craft.
if you can cook a good steak, that's like
All I can
You have to reverse cook it. You have to oven it and then sear it at the end. You don't sear the oven.
No,
Yes.
no.
100%. 100%.
Cast iron pan. Listen
Cast
to me.
iron.
Cast iron.
Oven.
oh, I don't
10 minutes.
yeah, I mean
Sear it. 30 seconds. Done.
Wait, which watch, Jay? The big pilot?
Yeah, the big
Bronze?
panel. No. Just the green face.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me try to find it.
Here it is. Wait. Schaffhausen.
You know, I really need a silver Snoopy.
I know.
What
It's
am I
on
doing?
it's
What am
on the list.
What is this?
Yeah, look at that. I like
That's
that.
not right. What is wrong? You know, what is wrong with you?
This is a family show.
It used to be.
Yeah, it used to be
used
with
to be.
show names like Hookers and Blow.
I'm trying to
well,
I'm trying to get some
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
Some
Okay.
of
Here,
that
let me
Fred
read my
Rogers.
past titles to you. No. This is a family show. I told that story by the time I shared an
No.
Uber with a hooker.
Yeah, well,
It's a family show,
yeah,
Chris. It's
well,
a
it
family
is. It
show.
is. Despite the name, those are misleading.
Yeah. despite the name of the show and everything we talk about, it's definitely a family
No,
show.
that's just to get the listeners.
Yeah, it's
Nothing to
man.
do with that.
it's all
stuff.
clickbait. It's all
Yeah.
clickbait.
I don't know what
All right,
everybody's talking about.
are you guys ready to roll?
What are
Yeah,
you coming?
Are you coming?
I got to get some clothes on.
Well, please do.
I hope I have some clean clothes.
Yeah, we'd hate for you to go out in your house clothes to like
No,
not the
no,
house. Jeez,
no,
you can't embarrass
we
us.
can't
like
have
that.
this.
I've been
Yeah.
wearing this shirt for 2 weeks. It's gonna walk on. It's gonna walk on its
We
own.
act like we're like struggling here. I mean,
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share, subscribe. Head over to tmpspodcast.com. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Chris. I like how when I ended the show last time, we went
Yeah.
another half hour. So now we're gonna. But now we are done.
well,
Cut off.
okay.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time on the Michael Papinchak Show.
Thank you so much for listening to the show. Please go to tmpspodcast.com. From there, you'll find links to SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.